What if I told you that the most powerful tool of manipulation isn't what you say, it's what you don't say? Silence can seduce, intimidate, and control. It's the invisible weapon of the most dominant individuals, used in negotiation, relationships, and even warfare. Yet most people have no idea how it works. In this video, we're diving deep into the dark psychology behind psychological silence. You'll learn 5 mind-altering silence tricks that will help you instantly command respect, manipulate outcomes, and get inside someone's head without ever uttering a word. Let's begin. The power of strategic pauses. Silence isn't the absence of communication, it's a form of communication. In dark psychology, strategic silence is used to create emotional pressure. Have you ever noticed how silence during an argument makes people feel more anxious than yelling? That's not an accident. Here's the trick. Instead of rushing to fill the silence when someone stops talking, let the tension hang. Keep eye contact, nod slowly, and allow the silence to make them uncomfortable. Eventually, the other person will try to escape the awkwardness, often by revealing more information, agreeing with you, or backing down. This tactic is widely used in high-stakes negotiations and interrogations. The pause becomes a psychological vacuum people feel compelled to fill. It signals control, patience, and authority. Even in casual conversations, mastering this can elevate your perceived confidence. The echo of refusal. When silence becomes rejection, silence can manipulate people into valuing you more. This is especially powerful in relationships and social dynamics. Here's the psychology. When someone doesn't hear back from you, their brain goes into overdrive, trying to understand why. It's known as psychological scarcity. The brain equates silence with rejection, and rejection with lower status. When someone isn't responding to us, especially after we've invested time or emotional energy, it triggers the reward center in the brain to seek validation harder. This is how people get hooked on emotionally unavailable partners. The absence of communication creates a craving. The silence becomes louder than any attention they could give you. Want to use this trick? Stop chasing. Go silent after you've said your part. Delay responses. Walk away instead of explaining yourself. Your silence will echo louder than any argument. Silent stares. Dominance without dialogue. The right kind of eye contact, combined with intentional silence, can make someone feel completely exposed. This is a common trick used by alpha personalities, interrogators, and even predators. It's all about making the other person feel watched and judged, even when no actual judgment is happening. The trick is in the duration and expression. Maintain direct eye contact longer than is comfortable. Pair it with a calm, unreadable face. Do not fidget, do not smile. This silent stare forces the other person to break first, and whoever breaks first loses dominance. It's used in leadership, intimidation, seduction, you name it. If done correctly, this non-verbal form of silent manipulation can send chills down someone's spine and make them act in your favor just to ease the tension. The disarming effect of listening without reaction. Here's one of the most disarming silent tricks. React with silence. When someone expects a reaction, whether it's anger, excitement, or shock, and you respond with nothing, you break their script. In psychology, this is called pattern interruption. Humans are wired to anticipate certain social responses. When you don't give it to them, their emotional brain short-circuits, and they become more vulnerable. Example, if someone insults you and you don't respond, not even with a facial twitch, it leaves them unsettled. They might even backtrack or feel embarrassed. Why? Because you've denied them the emotional feedback they were seeking. Silent reactions make people doubt their power over you. They start to question if they misread you, or worse, if you're more powerful than they realized. It's how the most dangerous minds operate. Silence becomes their shield and their sword. Ghosting as a tactical weapon. In the age of hypercommunication, silence is painful, and ghosting, while often seen as immature, can be used as a high-level psychological move if done with intent. Here's the dark psychology behind it. When you ghost someone after they've become emotionally invested, it creates a loop of unresolved tension. This taps into the Zeigarnik effect, where the brain fixates on unfinished business. Ghosting becomes a form of mind control without words. They can't stop thinking about what they did did wrong, why you disappeared, or how to get you back. That obsession is rooted in silence. But here's the key. Only use ghosting in contexts where the emotional scale is unbalanced, like someone who's manipulating you or trying to use you. You now understand the silent weapons most people never see coming. You've learned how strategic pauses, refusal through silence, dominant stares, unreactive listening, and ghosting can give you the upper hand in conversations, negotiations, and even relationships. Now here's the challenge. You can either dismiss what you just learned, keep talking too much, and remain easy to read, or you can master the art of psychological silence and begin to control outcomes without ever opening your mouth. Which one will you choose? Start today. Try just one of these silent tricks in your next interaction. Watch the shift happen. Then keep stacking these techniques until silence becomes your superpower. And remember, those who speak less often control more. If you want more dark psychology insights and power-based strategies, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment on which tricks you'll try first, and share this video with someone who talks too much. Silence isn't empty. It's full of power. Stay quiet. Stay dominant. See you in the next one.